Humans of the Cardboard, welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. It's BANLIST Day! Let's go! Oh my gosh, I am so ready for this. This explains so much. We waited a couple weeks. Master just did a bunch, like a 6-hour thing where they shut down the game so they could do updates and stuff or fix bugs or whatever, and this might have something to do with it. I couldn't get it to load on like the actual page, but it would look. Oh, here we go. Great. Okay. Literally just updated and I couldn't do it for like 10 minutes. Let's get into this thing. Starting off, you can see it at the top, Arch Nemesis Protos. I can't believe they did it so early. I get it. Technically, it's not a part of like the actual Sword Soul core, but this is great. I think a lot of people would agree that when you look at the Sword Soul deck, Protos was the one big degenerate card, and really skilled players with the deck could make this card so crazy. A lot of the lower skilled players wouldn't understand how to make full use of this card, but the people who could say this card's nuts, you can't not play it, it's too good. Cool. That takes away a huge degenerate part of Sword Soul. Now I think the deck's even more fair. Moving on here, we've got Ava going from 1 to none. That kills Drytron, right? That means they can't set up negates now. Like their negates are like so whack with this now. Very cool. I think I can totally keep Ben 10 to 1 as long as Eva's at none. That's crazy. That's probably a card that somewhere down the line would have been banned, but yeah, very cool. Next up, moving on here, Samorg Bird of Sovereignty. This is cool and not cool at the same time. This card is crazy, and I talked about this. I thought Samorg was one of those cards I was like, this may be the best thing to hit in Bird Up. It gets you the insane floodgate of the barrier statue. It gets you the insane Omni Negate that is Apex Avian, and it does it every single end phase. Your end phase, your opponent's end phase. It gives protection to your board. I think this takes away a hugely big part. I think if you were going to hit one card from Bird Up, I actually think Samorg might have been it. If you were going to ban it outright, because there's some things that just straight up kill the deck or kill that variant, but I think this is a good middle ground. This card was just going to be so crazy for like the rest of time. So, okay, very cool. Moving down the list here, IO, they did it! They banned IO! Oh my gosh, that's insane. I didn't think we'd see it. Okay, yeah, IO to none. This is a pretty sizable ban list. You're hitting Bird Up, you're hitting Drytron, you're hitting Sword Soul. Very cool. Okay, I'm with you. And then IO's huge. And just with stuff like Pot of Prosperity being able to be played in like meta decks and just dig 6 cards, and if like you've got an okay chance of finding IO, it's just so much easier to find than ever before with like draw power and searchability in Yu-Gi-Oh nowadays, that I think this is good. It was just stealing too many wins. People weren't even happy about it as like a counter to certain decks because it's just straight up blanking half of a hand, and anybody can win a duel if you're blanking half a hand. So very cool. Moving on here to the limits. Astrograph to 1. Wow, Konami is really pushing pendulums really hard. Also, Destrudo, the Lost Dragon's Frisson. Holy crack-a-jolly, that's insane. That is so insane. I'm just trying to process that now. Oh my gosh, Halkdex? Are Halkdex back? That'd be crazy. Holy crap. Okay, all right. Destrudo, man. Fairy Tale Snow also off the list. Okay, so I don't know if we have grass here. I didn't even check the spells in the ban section, but Snow just being available is actually kind of cool, even for just like BA decks, being able to just use like Beatrice to send Snow. Very powerful card. That's actually cool. Lunalite Tiger to 1. Sir Eminon is going to be stoked, absolutely stoked for this. Even with just one Lunalite Tiger, the combos are kind of crazy, but I do know the deck sometimes struggles with consistency. And I know in Master Duel we've got the triple upstart goblins and like all these crazy draw cards to add consistency, but we don't have those in the TCG. So I'd be curious to see where people go with this. Maybe it has to be a Tri-Brigade variant. This is a Tri-Beast archetype. I don't know. That's definitely powerful though, but definitely interesting. Next up, we see Leerless Recital Starling. That is interesting. That's really interesting. That's the search one, right? Oh man. Wow, they really went after Bird Up, because now they can't do the double search into Utopic Future. They can get one search, and it wasn't once per turn. So like this I think makes a lot of sense. Not being once per turn, hitting it to 1. Wow, this severely limits Bird Up. I think they were just, Konami's like, nah, nah with this deck. Holy shit. Moving on, Monster Gate to 1 and Pot of Desires to 1. What is going on right now? I guess like Sword Soul plays Desires and Prank Kids play Desires. So it is super splashable. Wow, that is insane, dude. Holy nuckies. Holy nuckies. Wow, and then Monster Gate. Monster Gate wasn't banned, was it? I don't think it... Monster Gate wasn't banned. Was it? Is it unlimited? Why is Monster Gate on here? I'm kind of confused, right? Monster Gate's the spell that tributes any monster on your field to summon the next, like, and then you reveal cards from the top of your deck and you just summon the first monster that gets revealed. Weird. Maybe there's something crazy coming that I don't know about that's gonna like make that card busted. Very crazy. Pot of Desires to 1. What is going on? For the semi-limited. Oh my gosh, this list is huge, guys. Holy crap. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, let's leave it here. Malicious, obviously. A Hero Lives goes from limited to 2. Okay. Fusion Destiny goes from unlimited to 2. So Fusion Destiny down to 2. I guess that's just Konami saying, like, we're not going to hit the DPE engine just yet, but we'll make it so that people aren't just hard drawing Fusion Destiny in their main deck as often. At that point, I feel like they just should have put it at 1. I feel like we get the same outcome of like, you can still play Verte. That's going to be the most common way to get it out, and you just have the requirements for it at that point. At 2 of does slightly hit the consistency of how much people are able to hard draw Fusion Destiny, and that is the best way to do it because it means you don't even have to allocate onboard resources to get to the DP. And yeah, okay, fine. I didn't think they were going to hit it, but this is something. Nadir going to 2. Interesting. They might trickle that down. The OCG has Nadir at 1 right now. This is a small hit to IDS, but nothing too crazy. Salamangreat gets a circle back, so now double circle for Salamangreat. That's pretty nice, not gonna lie. And Scapegoat to 2. Let's fucking go. I've been talking about this for like 4 ban lists now. Scapegoat needs to come off completely. This card is so slow. It is decently powerful, but it's so slow you can easily bait it out and then also out all the tokens in 1 turn. But yeah, definitely a card that has not deserved to be on the ban list for a minute. And then we get to the complete unbans here. Let's scroll these up. Danger Nessie, completely off the list. Okay, 1 to 1, then 1 to 2, now at 3. Cool. Performer Pal, Sculpt, Corbat, Joker, we knew that was coming. Red Eyes, DMD, we knew that was coming with its errata. Emergency Teleport, they actually put it to 3. That's so insane. Gosh. That's insane. Triple Raigeki. And Skill Drain, the final card on here. Wow. Listen, is this the ban list we all expected? Absolutely not. Verte is not on here. I'm sure there's other stuff. Nothing for Phantom Knights really got hit except for like 1 Fusion Destiny, you could argue. But whatever. I'm happy though. Bird Up got hit. Sword Soul got hit with the Protos. Got a bunch of stuff back. Bird Up got hit really hard. They really went after Bird Up. Trying to think here what else got hit. IO is gone. A lot of people are gonna be so stoked for that. Drytron gets hit here, even though it hasn't been like top of the meta. I think Konami's just like recognizes that a lot of people don't like the play style of Drytron, that it's kind of like almost like an FTK if it resolves its combo. Then we get some weird stuff back. This is definitely a shake-up list. This is definitely going to shake some things up. I'm very excited for it because we've got Grand Creators coming out like literally tomorrow, so that the token, the adventure token archetype is going to be splashing a lot of stuff. Phantom Knights might be the best deck now. We'll see with Sword Soul. We've got Grand Creator, or not Grand Creators, Dark Black Chaos. What is it? Chaos of Destruction. What is the new core set called? I'm blanking on it now, but that comes out in like literally 2 weeks. And we've got some cool stuff in there. Yeah. This is I'm happy with this just because of how many changes there are. I don't think they're crazy. I don't think they're degenerate. Got some cool stuff off, hit some things that needed to be hit, and now I think the next thing is just going to be how crazy is DPE still, and do we need to still go after Verte on the next list? But outside of that, I can't think of anything that's like an obvious like, whoa. Maybe IDS should have had a bigger hit here. Just Nadir to 2 is like maybe not enough. Maybe this should have been to 1, but whatever. I can't complain. It's something. I think this is a pretty good list overall. Let me know what you feel about it. Is there, what other stuff was missed aside from Verte? What else was there, and what else should they have taken off? Well, I don't know. They took a lot off. I think I'm satisfied with how much stuff got taken off. But very, very cool, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet and you want to stay up to date on more stuff, and get ready for some deck profiles. I love post BANLIST deck profiles because a lot of stuff changes so much. The shit. Let's go.